Hi, beautiful divine soul. Thank you for being here, mostly in the moment with me, Mystic Mia Moksha, for another love big card reading, looking at what they think of you. We have 4 piles here. You may choose a pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you. I just want to give a quick thank you so much for all your likes, comments, your support. It means so much to me. And with that, I hope you enjoy this reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, pile 1, with the amethyst and the star card. See what your person thinks about you. Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not afraid to speak what's on your mind, and usually, like, your mind's on fire. Like, your ideas, the wit you have, it's anger face down in reverse. Both these came out in reverse. It's passion, not anger. Because I feel like a lot of people who don't really know you that well might think that you might be just like one of those loud, irritable, boisterous kind of person, but you're not. You might have a very loud speaking voice, but it's because you're meant to be like a leader. You're meant to be someone who kind of talks to a crowd, gathers the crowd. You might be like an alpha, or you might be someone who just, or sigma. You're just someone who can kind of get people's attention, and if there was like a emergency situation, you'd be able to kind of get the crowd together, be like, hey, this is what we need to do, everyone do this. So they say you have like a lot of power in your voice. They like your voice, they like your ideas, they like the way you think. Okay, what else do they think about you? 3 of Swords. I feel like they know this secret about you. I feel like they know that of a heartbreak that you went through. It's either because of them or someone else, but some sort of heartbreak because of a breakup, a divorce, a separation, or unrequited love. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about this, so they see like the heartache that you've endured. It could be because of this person, but it could be also because of someone else. It could be that you also have had like a lot of very like heartbreaking breakups in your past, where it's just like you didn't deserve that. You have so much love to give. You're the person out of all the people that go through traumatic heartbreaks that shouldn't go through a traumatic heartbreak because of how much you love when you do love. You throw caution to the wind when it comes to, like, I feel like this person kind of sees that even though you've gone through something very difficult, and I'm getting specifically like a breakup situation, you still come out like you have a life to live. You know, you come out with like, you're a very passionate person, so it's like your passions keep you going. You bury yourself in your passions, your interests, and they admire that about you so much because they're like, not everyone has that. Not everyone has that kind of passion, that burning fire within them. And they see this in you, and they just find that to be incredibly powerful. I keep getting from them that you're so powerful, you're so powerful. Yeah. So what else do they think about you? 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So you might have broke up with this person. This person might have broke up with you, or they might have kind of decided to go another way. This person might have broke your heart, but maybe not intentionally. For some of you, intentionally, but for many of you, it's kind of like you knew it was going to go down this way anyway. It was a very difficult time for the 2 of you to kind of separate. You might be even still separating from this person, even if it's been a very long time. Growth. But that didn't stop you from shining your light and becoming a better person. I feel like this person is watching you, and they can see that you're improving a lot. Like, there's a lot of people who, when they go through a breakup, they just give up on life, they just stop, they just quit. And I mean, that's all of us after a difficult breakup, but like, you know, I feel like you get back on the horse much faster than others. And it's because you don't make your life just about a relationship. You make your life about love in all directions. Love of a person, of family, of friends, of passions, of hobbies, of things you like. And that's why they admire you. Like, I feel like you two might have separated, but like, they're more attracted to you than ever. Okay, so what else does this person think of you? See romantically. I need to take this slow. So I feel like they weren't ready to meet someone who was so passionate. Like, you kind of woke them up from like a slumber, from a sleep. I feel like they had a lot of potential. That's why you like this person, but I feel like they weren't living up to it, and you are making them live up to it. And so they're not really ready to kind of run this very hot and passionate life just yet. I feel like they just kind of woke up, you know, and they're just kind of getting their footing. So it's not like they want to take it slow. It's that they need to take it slow. Let's rebuild together. But the thing is, they think that you want to like help them, and like, you're like, it's fine if you still want to find your passions and everything. I can help you. Let's do it together. And they think that it just makes them feel bad. It just makes them feel worse, that like, I don't know, they get this feeling that they're constantly trying to keep up with you. And they don't know they think that you might be catching on, that they might not be able to catch up with you, or that you might have some creeping up feelings that they're not going to be able to play the long game with you. And they think that you want someone who can be as powerful as you. But I think you may, depending on you as a person, you may want someone who is as passionate and brings that power into their life as much as you. And some of you might be like, no, I don't mind just having a partner who, you know, they don't need to have as many passions or be as passionate as me, as long as they love me. So what they think you might want from them is different, might be different from what you actually want. They take this kind of gesture from you of like, let's build a life together. Let's figure out something new we can do together. Let's, you know, we don't have to end this. Let's revamp our lives. They think that they won't be able to kind of catch up with you. Okay, so what do they think about you? Words fail me. They don't know what to say because they feel like they're failing you. They're like, anything I say won't be good enough for you. They think that you might just kind of be living life on a certain pace. You had a lot of hardship and heartaches, And especially in romantic love, you're ready to take things to the next level. You're ready to love deeply. And they don't want to be that person who holds you back, but they also don't want to let you go. So it's kind of, they don't really know what to say. They just feel like a failure all around, which is why you might see them just kind of slow down and talk less. And it's just because, you know, they're fighting themselves right now in terms of this relationship. Okay. Fire up this flame that's burning between us. Yeah, they just feel like they think that you're very fiery, very passionate, and they feel like they think that you're always constantly trying to like bring motivation and inspiration into the connection again, and they don't like feeling like you're gonna have to constantly do that. They think that you're gonna resent them for constantly feeling like you need to kind of bring energy and passion and fire and interesting things and inspiration and motivation into the connection. A couple more came up. Let me love you to death. And I want this. So they think that you still want this connection. Oh my goodness. You know what? When I was doing this pile, I kept thinking, I got this comment on a couple of my last couple of videos where someone was like, oh, it's not exactly what the title says. And I'm like, I read intuitively. Like, what the message spirit wants me to give is the message I give, you know? But the message of the higher person, your higher person and their higher self is what I channel and source energy. And so I was like reading this entire reading as what they think you think, but it's what they think of you. Oh my God. See, this is why I can't go by what other people say. Like, I have to just do what I do. Okay. So that person, if I see you comment one more time, I swear, like, let me do my thing. I am a really superior tarot card reader. Let me just do my thing. All right. Okay. Let me love you to death. So first of all, they think you still want this. They think you still want this. This is kind of like the trouble of letting go. You two are kind of like, I just still want to hold hands with you. I still want to kind of cuddle with you. I still want to have, lunch or dinner or talk to you. They still think that you want this. And they think they still want this too. I feel like they went kind of back and forth on this before, when the two of you were kind of like separating or thinking about it, where they thought about this multiple times before, where it's like, if I had the choice to keep them or let them go, I would want to keep them because I'm never going to find someone as amazing as them. Like, I'd be too stupid to let them go. Even though I'm not ready, even though I'm not there yet, I would still hold on to them if they let me. And they feel like you still want this too, which makes it easier for them to keep this going with you. Yeah, let's see. What else do they think? You really have been by my side. I see that. I do cherish you for that. They know that you're a really genuine lover, that you truly care for them, that you're actually really good for them. What they think is that they might not be the best for you. They're good for you, or they try to be good for you, but they think that their best might not be good enough for you. I'm obsessed with your body. Okay. So I was going to pull other cards for these two, and I pulled this card out to get some color, but it keeps coming up black. So black and white, black and white. So it's kind of come to the point where the two of you realize you have to make a decision. Like, you can't stay in the gray anymore. You have to decide if this is going to be done or if this is going to move forward. I can definitely say that they are still very much obsessed with you. They like you so much. Physically, they're sexually attracted to you. Personality-wise, romantically, and as a friend, and as someone that they admire. I have a gift for you. Yeah, they're probably going to give you a gift that aligns with something that you've been working on yourself. So they're going to give you a gift to kind of show you that no matter what happens, they want you to continue growing as a person. That they would never stop in the way of that, whether you two stay together or not. Your manifestations are taking shape. They think that you are moving on without them, or that you can easily move on without them, that you are going to create this beautiful life for yourself that you've always talked about. And you're always trying to get them fired up and be like, hey, I have these big goals in mind for my life. Come on, you can do this with me. It's like someone running a race and they stayed back to kind of keep you going, to kind of finish. You stay back to kind of give them inspiration to kind of finish the race. Just finish the race. You can do this. We can do this together. But they realize that they think that they're holding you back. You know what? I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to look into whether, what you're thinking. Because I feel like you're kind of going back and forth in your head too. It's not so black and white yet. Whether you should stay with this person, because it's do I stay with this person because I like them, I want to stay with them? This whole thing about being held back by them it's not a real thing. They've been supportive this whole time. They give me their best. They love me. I like them. What more can I ask for? Okay, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you haven't made a decision. It's not a clear-cut decision yet for you. Although it's up to you and you have to make a decision. And I feel like you're I can't keep going in this cycle. So you two might have been coming close to separating and then come back together, separating and coming back together. And it's kind of clear that you kind of have to make a decision now. Nine of Pentacles. You do have so many manifestations coming your way. Pile one. This is the time to take action. So whatever you choose, this is the time to do it. I also want to see what's this kind of gift that they're giving for you. Location, area. Ooh. Okay, so they might have done some homework and figured out you might have talked about doing some home renovations or doing an extension or moving or buying a bigger place or being closer to, I don't know, some water or a park or whatever, a place where you can raise kids, better school system, be closer to family, be further away from family, whatever the situation is. You might have mentioned something about moving specifically, or changing something about your home, and maybe moving in together, buying even a location for a business that you two always talked about, a dream or something like that. Starting something online together, because for location I got, it could be something online or it could be in person. But yeah, it does have to do something with location. So they might have done some research. They might be ready to like go in on some sort of property, or something big investment, or they might have narrowed down the search for the two of you. Maybe it's a motorhome, maybe it's RV, some sort of, trip, something like that. Taking a vacation, something to do with location. What does Spirit have to say? Love your story or create a new one. So Spirit is like, don't ask me to make the decision for you. It's up to you. Like, you can either, love your story or create a new one. If you are not totally in love with the direction this connection is going in, if you think it limits your potential, if you think this is not for your highest and best good, or it's not something that you will have an issue with, later on, like that's up to you. Happiness is fleeting. Contentment is what to aim for in long-term relationships, right? So I'm getting from Spirit, it's like, it's up to you. Like, this person, obviously you like them, they can make you happy, but if you want a partner that is on fire with you, and you want to create that kind of love story, that kind of life, then that's up to you. If you want to create this love story with this person and they seem like a good choice too, that's up to you too. But the one thing is certain, the two of you need to kind of reassure each other, them, that they're, they need to reassure you that they're not going to feel less than, that they're going to feel like they deserve this love, and to, keep doing their best in this connection. And for you, that you chose this love because you want this love, and you don't feel like you're settling. You feel like you've won the lottery with this person. So it's Spirit saying it's up to you. And then one last card for Spirit's advice for you, pile one. King of Swords. As one who uses intellect and reason to lead, you have the ability to remain clear-minded and fair, Queen of Swords, when making decisions for yourself or others. Allow your keen sense of objectivity to help you navigate through any of life's challenges. So Spirit is kind of saying here, this is this connection is, there's no lack of love here, this is a decision you might want to make with logic and reason, and with physical things in mind. Because I feel like you have a lot of passion and fire and creativity and intuition, enough for two people. So you can definitely carry this connection because you have enough fire for the both of you. It's not that they don't, it's just you have a lot. So there's no lack in your life, because whatever you do, whoever you end up with, you're going to bring a lot of creativity and spirituality and big goals, no matter where you are and with who you are with. So this is a time to kind of think maybe more logically, with reason, and thinking about more like physical material, financial things in mind. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like or comment. Thank you so much for your support. It's really been helping me with my goals. It's like so exciting to see like that it's lining up, like the amount of subscribers and the amount of time left in the summer. If you don't know, my goal is to have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. It's like, it's so crazy how it's like the incremental increase is like matching up week by week. But anyway, thank you so much. I hope my divine channelings help you along with your goals in life, and I wish you much love and light. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Hi, pile 2 with the rose quartz and the king of fire. Let's see what they think of you. Knight of Swords. Yeah, they might think that you're very athletic or lean, have a good body, or just like very flexible, or have a lot of power. Like if you were ever going to like if you were ever kind of asked in an emergency situation to kind of do a lot of physical labor in an emergency situation, like you would be able to do it, even if you don't think you're physically fit or anything. Like you have the power, the endurance to kind of do important things when needed. Peace in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to be a mediator that comes up for you. This person thinks that you somehow end up in a lot of situations where, I don't know, people are arguing, like maybe a couple of friends or a couple of family members, or I don't know, just random people when you go out shopping, groceries or anything, your neighbors or something. It's like somehow conflict finds you or something, and it's not always you involved in the conflict. I feel like most of the time it's other people. So this person's just kind of observing. First of all, that like if there's like an important event or a last minute situation where someone asks you for help, like you kind of step up. You're kind of someone who can step up and do all those things. And also like mediate if there's people fighting at the workplace, at home, you know, anywhere you go. Like you have like a voice of reason. I don't know. This person sees you as like a superhero or something. Like, I don't know. Like, they're like, if someone could have superpowers, it'd be them. They would be the one who develops superpowers. Like, they have the potential to be an X-Men. Like, seriously, this person, like, they have the mentality of a superhero. So this person thinks that, like, if anyone deserves to have superpowers, it's you, because you would use it wisely. You know how to use it. Like, you already have like a leg up on becoming a superhero. Oh, okay. The Lovers. Oh, how cute. They definitely find you to be a very exciting and passionate lover. They feel like they're in a different reality when they're around you sometimes. Like the things that happen between the two of you, the things you say, the actions you take, the little movements you make, the words you say to them. It's like in the way that you say it, it's like out of like a romance novel or something. They're like, I can't believe we have these special moments like this. Like, I only see that in movies and TV shows and romance novels, but like this is incredible. Like, this person exists. I'm getting, if we had a reality TV show, people would be amazed to see the kind of romantic shit that happens in our life. Like, the really, like, bizarrely, like, otherworldly romantic moments that we have. Sometimes they're just for a split second. Sometimes they're for minutes. And sometimes they're for an entire night. Oh my goodness. But it is out of this world. They really make me feel like we're part of something more divine. Cleanse. Just being around you makes them feel better about everything. They think you have the ability to kind of just make everything better, make more sense. I'm getting like they even feel healthier. So just like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically healthier being around you. Maybe every time they come over your place, you always cook them a meal that makes them just feel so good the next day. And they're like, yeah, I can't believe they know how to chef like that. Or, you know, you always have like the perfect piece of music that like really changes the mood and makes them feel like they're in a different, they're in like a fairyland or something. Like, so they feel like you have a powerful effect on them. They think that you're just magical, and there's magical moments that happen, and they're like, I don't just think it, like I've seen it, like I feel it when I'm in these moments with them, when I eat their food, when I make love with them, when I share special moments with them. It's like I'm my most divine self. No wonder they see you as a superhero. What else do they think about you? King of Pentacles. Okay. 2 cards here? No, it's just one. King of Pentacles. They feel like you're very responsible. They think that you have the potential to achieve anything you want to achieve. There's something about like power and magic here. Like, how is it that you always get guided to the situation that needs you, that needs some sort of powerful mediator kind of situation? I keep getting mediator, so I don't know why. Maybe you are a therapist, psychologist, counselor, consultant, coach of some kind. Very intuitive, maybe in the spiritual field. A tarot reader yourself, or no, just have a lot of wisdom. Balance. Very good balance. They think they do see one big fault with you. It's not really a fault. It's kind of like everyone has their good parts and their bad parts, their good side and the bad side, right? They do see that you might struggle with a lot of like keeping balance in your own life. You might do things in excess, overdo things, have to kind of correct yourself, but you're good at it too. So it might be kind of like when you binge a TV show, you might binge 3 or something like that. Or when you're feeling like you need a day off, you might take off like a week or something, you know, or like you're kind of in your own like magical land or something, magical world, and you kind of just like leave this world and kind of do what you need to do. I don't think they don't fault you for it, because it's the reason that they find you so magical. They believe like the things that you do is what makes you a magical person and such a powerful person. But they realize, maybe they thought this of you at first, that they might have thought at first that you just didn't have a handle on things. Like you didn't have a handle on, you know, cutting yourself off on bad habits, or that you were just kind of had fits of being lazy, or something like that. But they kind of see this in a different way now. They see this differently. I love this, the peace, cleanse, and balance, these colors, this brown, blue, and green. It's very earthly. The King of Pentacles, very earthly. Pentacles, swords, fire. What are we missing? Cups. But we have the Lovers and the cleanse. Yeah, we have all the elements here. You're so, like, you have so much power that you can just be sitting there in a room full of people, and like people still notice you. They still want to see when they're talking, if you notice that they're talking. If you know, people will still come up to you and talk, even if you're just sitting silently in a room. You have that much power, I'm getting. Wow. Okay, so what else do they think of you? I miss your friendship. They think you're an extraordinary friend, first and foremost. They might have seen this with you personally, and then also have seen you be a great friend to your other friends. They feel like you're a superhero because you have all these kind of, like, you're like an unsung hero. Like, you have all these kind of very powerful traits that people just tend to kind of overlook, you know, usually. Like this, like, you have all this power, but you don't like flaunt it, you know. You have the ability to be in charge and, you know, run miles without getting tired because it's for a good cause. A diamond in the rough. Like, people can sense that you have this much power, but that and you might be incredibly have an incredible powerful look physically too. Either through, because like your facial features or your athleticism, or, you know, maybe tattoos or a bold features that you have, but you have very powerful presence physically and very much energetically. You're so powerful energetically that people can't help gravitating towards you, even in like a hotel lobby with hundreds of people there. When you walk through, people look at you, notice you, you know, pay attention. And it feels like you don't get fazed by it, because you're just so much in your own world sometimes, and that's what makes you so magical. You're in your own magical world, a better place. You're bringing that energy of that better place here in the physical. You're so grounded though too. Okay. What else do they think of you? You bring light to my darkness. Yeah. Undeniably, you bring light to any kind of situation. Hence the mediator thing. You can pick up when someone's feeling not so good. I'm going to go with that metaphor of like you being in a party and not really kind of engaging. And you'll see someone who's also kind of being a loner, maybe because they're having an off day or something, and you talk to them and, you know, something did happen in their life and they're not really telling anyone about it, and you kind of say something to make them feel better. Then they come back to you. You come back to this person and you tell them like, hey, yeah, like this person, they just like lost their job, and like, you know, and I was just telling them like, you know, keep your head up, like you'll find something, it'll come around. Like I was in a similar situation and you had a good like heart to heart with this person. And so this person, pile 2, that you're pick this pile for, like they see the depth in you, they see the power in you, and they see how at first glance people might not notice all these deep things about you. You're a very deep person. I want to come in from the cold. They think that you are just kind of tired of everything. I'm getting, they think you're just tired of everything and they just want to be held by you. They think that you just want to be held by them, and they think that you feel free with them, that you're allowed to be yourself. They feel safe. They think that you feel safe in their arms, and they like that. Okay, well, so what do they think about you? What else do they think about you? In you, I see the depth of my life's true meaning. Yeah. Again, the depth. Like, you're such a deep person that just being around you, they see things in a higher perspective. They see things in a much more deeper way. And it just makes people pause, you know, stop and smell the roses and think about like more meaningful things in life, deeper concepts and things. And there's just some magic about you. In my dreams, I see a beautiful future with you. They think they can have a very unique, very deep, very profound life with you. That'd be very beautiful because you're very beautiful. Your energy is very beautiful, and like your presence is just it's something else. This is a very, whoever you are, you're deep, you're sensual, you're very connected, and you're bringing a piece of a different world into this one, a more divine world. It's like you live in the divine world and you come here to kind of share that with people sometimes. And then when you spend too much time in this reality, you get imbalanced and do things in excess, and sometimes you need some time to do some inner work, more time than other people. You know, you care about different things than most people, you know, things like that. I need to know how deeply you care. Look at that depth of my life's true meaning, how deeply you care. They deeply care about you, but they might think because you can feel more, they think that you can feel more deeply than they can. And so they're kind of curious and wondering how you actually feel about them. How deep is your love? I'm getting. They already deeply love you, but they think that you may be able, you have the capability to love at a deeper capacity. You're the person where someone has a gun to someone else's hostage's head, you'd, take a bullet kind of thing. You're a very deep person. But I feel like your person doesn't see that side of you. They don't hear it from you. That you don't. They think that you don't share your emotions enough, and they would like to hear more of your emotions because they think that you feel deeply, and they would just love to hear the depths of your love for them. And it's not in a narcissistic or ego way. It's just that they appreciate the depth that you can go to, and they want to be enlightened, Okay, so what else do they think about you? I need more time in reverse. They think that you might need more time before you know what to do with them. It's kind of like because you think so deeply and feel so deeply, you need more time to feel out the complexities of the two of you and the future you'd have together. And it might be that, you're figuring out if the two of you are right for each other, if this is something new. Or it could be that you need to figure out what the future is going to look like. And you're very complex and a deep person that you might be able to analyze a bunch of these things. What is the future going to look like? And what should we do in this area and this area? And you have all these details floating around your mind. So sometimes you just need some time to kind of think things through. That's what they think that you need from them. Do you even see me that way? So because they feel like that you haven't kind of declared your love or have shown them, because they see how deep of a person you are. So they're like, if you're that deep about, I don't know, something small, that movie or that type of food, then imagine how deep you might feel about the person you love. So they're kind of like, wait, if they haven't told me yet, or if they don't tell me often, do they actually even feel that way about me? So this person wonders, if you feel so deeply and you share such deep things with them, apparently, that maybe you haven't shared how deeply you think about them. I have inner child wounds. Yeah, I didn't want to say that they're insecure or anything, because I don't feel that. They do feel, when you have deep moments together, how you feel for each other, but they do have a little bit of insecurity when it comes to love. And so your person, pile 2, definitely tends to think about what you say to them, or the lack thereof, way more than you might think. What they think of you. You are divinely supported. Yeah, they think that you are just kind of on an angel that just happened to come into this physical life form for some reason. They're like, well, I don't even know why they did this, because they're so divine. They're on another level. They're from a different world. And remember your worth. And they also think that you know how special you are. Because you do things your way, and you don't care if other people don't do it your way. You're like, I know what I need to do for myself. And they appreciate that. Let's see. Magic and sweetness, yeah. You're just sweet, sweet magic, yeah. It's just magical moments and a lot of sweet moments. And, you know, this person isn't going to do anything to mess us up. They'll be here with you until you tell them to go away. Strength card. Spirit's advice for you, pile 2. You face challenges that have tested your inner strength before, rising from the ashes of what you thought would destroy you. Your courage, perseverance, and resilience knows no bounds. Now is the time to trust in this ability to overcome. Your egoic mind might be spinning stories, anger, grief, or doubt. Take the ego by remembering you are the master of your thoughts and emotions. Okay. Something about like having too much power. You have too much power. You like sometimes people are given too much power and they don't know what to do with it and they start doing bad things, right? I feel like you're someone who has an incredible amount of power and you know it. You could lead a cult if you wanted to, kind of thing, right? You could tell people what to do and they would do it. But you use your power for good. I want to see what Spirit is trying to say here. What is Spirit trying to tell you? You want a new adventure. You want a new adventure and you want to have a partner for that entire adventure. So I feel like you have an adventure planned for like the next part of your life and you would like to know you're with someone who will be there for the entire part of that adventure. What is this adventure? Therapy, talking, consultant, outside help, physical looks. Yeah, I think you want to take the next step. I think you figured out your sole purpose is to kind of mediate. That's why I kept coming up. Kept getting mediate. So I think you are meant to kind of take action in that area. Like be a coach or a consultant or a spiritual guide or some sort of person that provides some sort of therapy, help to other people through talking. Physical looks, I'm just getting like you're given this gift, this power, and these kinds of looks for this. And I believe that you're meant to have a partner, or you're meant to have are you meant to have a partner in business, or are you meant to have a partner in life going forward? Like, is your partner supposed to help you with this, or are you just supposed to have a partner while you do this other thing? Yeah, you King of Cups. Yeah, so you're meant to have King of Cups. Yeah, you're meant to have a partner who does this. Hold on, let me check one more time. With you, or yeah. Wait. I can't. Let me see. Someone you don't know. So I feel like some of you are going to be finding this person. So This might be a reconciliation, or it might be someone new, but you're meant to have a partner for this next part of your life doing this kind of work. I was trying to get clarity on whether this person is supposed to do this kind of work with you, or if you're just meant to have a partner, a steady partner, while you take on this next challenge in your kind of like soul mission or soul purpose, or your, you know, career, your life's work kind of thing. But Spirit's like not giving me specifics because it's going to be different for different people. But you are meant to have a partner in this next chapter. Someone grounded that can like see you through and travel with you. Yeah, so okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. Sorry, I had to pause because I started like coughing. Thank you so much for all your support recently, from all the new subscribers, old subscribers, and even if you're just watching this reading and you just give a like or give me a comment. I love reading your comments, but it's helping me so much with my goals, and I really, really, truly appreciate it. And I genuinely channel these divine messages straight from source to help every single person that watches along with their goals, their positive divine goals in life, very profoundly. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, pile 3 for the Queen of Air, or the Queen of Swords, and the Ocean Jasper. Let's see what your person thinks of you. Queen of Swords! Oh, that's awesome. 2 Queen of Swords. Okay. First of all, you are very smart, very super intelligent, deep thinker, profound thinker, great analyzer. You're able to think quick on your feet if you need to. Give very well thought out answers if you need to. You're very wise. I feel like you can tell people exactly what they need to know or what they need to hear. You can be very kind. Very, like, you know exactly what the other person needs to hear sometimes, including your person. Trust in reverse. They think that you don't trust people very easily. I'm getting actually the opposite. Sometimes you trust people too easily, and then when they betray your trust, you become very cold and you start trusting no one. But then you're such a loving person that you easily start trusting people very, like, easily again. So it's kind of like that cycle I'm getting. Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. You work very good in teams. You're really good at teamwork. You make it seem like no one's a leader, even if you are. You can take the leadership role, but not make anyone feel like they're less than, or you don't make people feel like you're better than them, even though you easily could. Stop in reverse. I feel like you're a person that's constantly on the go, always doing things. And I feel like you have a lot of friend groups. Maybe you enjoy socializing. You enjoy I'm getting specific with friends. You enjoy socializing with friends a lot, hanging out with your friends a lot. They think this is good. It's kind of funny. They think this is good because you talk so much that they appreciate that you have other channels to kind of get out everything you need to say sometimes, because you have a lot to say. You have a lot on your mind. So like They just feel like if you the more friend groups that you have, the more people that you work with and groups that you hang out with and get to kind of talk as much as you want out, like that's good for me, because you do tend to talk a lot sometimes. It's funny because I don't think you do. Space. Because you are someone who kind of needs their space sometimes. And I'm getting, you wouldn't be able to tell. You might call yourself an introvert, but you come off like an extrovert. So it's kind of funny to, at least your person, your pile, pile 3, you might have told them that you're more introverted, or you like time alone, or, you know, but then when you're with them, you like to talk a lot. So they think that you just like to talk a lot in general. But I think it's just because you like to talk a lot with people that you like, people who you're like really close with. Okay, let's see what else they think about you. I'm ready to take this leap of faith. They think the time is coming where they need to kind of step up in the connection. And that they're ready to do it. There's a feeling they think that you might not trust them a lot because they haven't really showed you any signs that they were gonna take this leap of faith with you. So they think that you have a little bit of mistrust towards them because they haven't really showed faith towards whatever this next step for the two of you is. Yeah, so they think there's a little bit of mistrust there with the two of you. Let's put the past behind us. Yeah. Because of something in the past. Yeah. So it might have been that there's some sort of leap of faith, so some sort of risk that you might have brought up for the two of you, and it seemed like they weren't really giving you anything to go on. So there's some mistrust building up in you, and they think about this, they know this, so they want to put it in the past. They want to show you that they're ready to take this leap of faith with you, and they want to ease your mistrust because they know that when they're in the doghouse, when they're on your bad side, when you don't trust someone, it takes a very long time to get back into the energy of trusting people again. You're my safe place. It's funny because I feel like this person is also very mistrusting and doesn't trust people a lot too. That's why they're thinking about you in terms of trust, because they're like, I wonder what they trust. I wonder if they trust me. I wonder. They look at how you trust other people, including how you trust them, because they themselves are someone who doesn't trust people a lot. So obviously they're going to think about you in terms of trust a lot. So they trust you. But I think they realize that in being who they are, I feel like your person, pile 3, is someone who needs a lot to trust someone, and you're so easily trusting that you so easily trusted them, and they took a while to trust you, and now you've kind of started growing some sort of distrust in them, and they're like, ooh, but I trust you very strongly now. Why do you, like, but now you don't trust me as much. It's this game, you know? And it's like, that's a hard thing to get back. Even a slight bit of distrust, that's a hard thing to gain back, especially from you. Okay, the sun just set so quickly. Okay, let me turn on the light. Yeah. Okay, so what else do they think about you? You are a work of art. I'm getting, it's not for everyone, but I'm getting for some of you, there's something, they might have said something about like the way you look, and it might have not come off the right way, and it kind of stuck with you. Because I feel like they're ready to compliment you so much right now. It might not just be the way you look, but it might be the way you work. What you do for work, who you work with, the way you work in general, like how you do life, how you work things out, how you solve things, your process, any one of these things. I give so many examples to some of you haters out there. I give so many examples of situations because there's so many people watching that it could be, these are different examples of the same energy. Okay. Yeah. But they see it now. They see how beautiful you work. And I'm looking at this like stop in space, and they're realizing like they didn't let up. Like they didn't stop and took the time to think about why you might do things the way you do it, or how beautiful it is the way you work, or how you work with others and stuff like that, or what you do for work. So I feel like this person just kind of made a lot of these mistakes, all of these little mistakes that kind of added up, and then kind of got you to be like a little bit more cold towards them. You'll find me if you let you go. I feel like this person, your person, pile 3, kept asking you for space. Kept projecting onto you that you needed to show them that you can trust them more. And that just does not sit well with you anymore. Because I feel like in the beginning you were so open and honest and forthcoming. Like you kind of trusted them right away. You showed them who you are, what you do, your process, your life's work immediately. You trusted them. So you kind of opened your life up to them very intimately, very bravely, very bravely. And they're the ones who had that were nitpicking a lot of things. And now they're finally at a place where they trust you and they see you for this amazing person that you are, because they took the time out to like kind of appreciate the way you do things and what you do and how you do it, and appreciate your trust. And now you're kind of feeling kind of jaded. Okay. You've awakened a spiritual force within me. That came out in reverse. I'm getting from them that you've inspired them to kind of trust, let go and trust the universe and trust you and trust this connection and have faith. But they think that they've also kind of awakened in you this kind of more Queen of Swords energy, which is kind of like being a little bit cold, a little bit more rigid, more strict, more standoffish. And it's because you were so open and loving to let them come into your life and into your heart, and they took way longer than they needed to do that with you. And now it's kind of not too late, just now you're kind of bitter a little bit, and they see that, like, that you gave them faith and trust and space and all this, and they didn't do the same for you. Okay, let's see what else they think about you. They're feeling bad because they're like, wow, I think I might have messed up. I think I made too many small mistakes, and I think it's finally got them, because I feel like you kind of dusted off your shoulder, like kind of just rolled it off your back with these little things. But now so many little things have added up that it's kind of made you feel indifferent towards them. Okay, so what else do they think about you? Yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay. Sharp thinker. Truth seeker. Truth speaker, I'm getting. I am manifesting you. Look at these ones. Okay. They know now. They know with absolute certainty that they want you. They absolutely want you. They just think they've kind of didn't take the time out to kind of really get to know you, to really get to see who you are and how you work. And they were just thinking this whole time, like, how do I trust this person? Do I have faith in this connection? Why do they do things so weird and differently and whatever? Why do they talk so much? Like, they don't even know who they are. And then they come to realize, it's like, no, you're sharing so much of your heart and soul with them. That's why you're so excited to talk to them. You talk so much to your friends because you took the time to curate only people that really truly resonate with you and really that you really, really love. And so you're always excited to talk to them as well. But you are someone who needs your space. You're someone who thinks deeply, and you don't just jump into a relationship, or you don't just give someone a chance, or trust someone fully without thinking about it deeply first, and they're realizing that you kind of made all these choices back when in the past, and they're just coming to understand all this now. In the beginning, they just thought of you in a way that wasn't true. It was coming of a place from distrust. Oh, they don't know who they are. Oh, they see they don't talk too much, but they do talk too much. They might not know what they want. They might not even want this because they seem like they're always hanging out with people. I think they just want someone they can talk to about their, different thoughts, extensive thoughts that they have. They don't know what they want. They just trust people too easily. They're always on the go. They don't take the time to think about things, and then they're realizing, oh no, you do think about things. You have thought about this connection. That's why you trusted them from the get-go. That's why you only keep around you people that you actually trust, that you actually know who you are. And you have been open and honest with them and willing to be like intimate and sharing your inner workings, and they're just realizing that now. And you might be in a place where you're just like, I can't take it anymore, because they've been in this mindset of, I don't know if I trust them enough to go fully in yet. I don't know if I trust them enough to take a leap of faith and, show them my inner workings, and now you might be fed up with it. I was in denial. Yes. I was in denial. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wow. It's wild. Okay. So let's see what else they think of you. Nurture your creative energy. Yeah, this work of art and creative energy, they think you're a work of art. Like, they think that you as a person, your personality, your skill sets, your knowledge, your passions, and the way you look at life, the way you curated your life, the people around you, the thoughts and ideas you share and talk about, the conversations you have, the actions you take, the plans you make, that's your creativity. Your skills sometimes can be so easily looked over. Looked over. Yeah, I feel like they took a close look over all the skills and abilities and talents and personalities that you presented them with, and they're like, wow, like, this person's mind-blowing. They're a work of art of how they attack everything in life. Their creativity is so obvious in everything they do, and just how they curate everything. Your world is about to transform. It's a spirit's message for you. So I feel that you have done nothing wrong here. You are open and honest and brave and intimate in sharing who you are, your life, and the way you work, your inner workings with this person. And if not this, something better, Spirit's like, you deserve this back. What you gave to this person, you deserve that back. The Spirit's ready to give this back to you. Okay, one last message for you, pile 3. Spirit's message for you in regards to this connection. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. 9 of Pentacles. First of all, 2 messages. You're in an energy of independence and stability, feeling more grounded, confident, and self-assured in your finances, physical world. Be proud of the journey you've been on to reach this point. So Spirit's saying, be proud of who you were in this connection up to this point. Because you did it. You were brave. You were honest. You put yourself out there. You took a chance. You had faith. And 9 of Cups. Oh my God, how exciting. 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, both the wish granted card. 9 of Pentacles, getting a lot of financial abundance, physical abundance, opportunities, material abundance. 9 of Cups, you've come so far and are now beginning to reap the emotional rewards of your journey. Allow yourself to indulge in this happiness you've created for yourself. Your wishes are coming true. So I'm getting from Spirit, you're going to get that back from either this person or the next person, because you deserve it. You, Spirit, Universe, God, Source Energy is so incredibly proud of you. Your spirit team is so incredibly proud of you. Your angels, your your higher selves, they're so incredibly proud of you. Yet you deserve someone that will give this back to you. You did everything right despite them not giving this back to you, or having a lack of faith in you in this connection, or having to do their own inner work with trust. And they're blaming you for being like, oh, this person says that they need a lot of space, but they're always clingy towards me, they're always talking to me so much. And that, realizing where that was coming from, and that you are actually someone who takes a lot of space, and are someone who thought about this connection very deeply, and because of that took a lot of risks, put a lot of faith and a lot of trust into this person, opening yourself up that way, being so brave and courageous and love. That is the most, like, the highest honor you can probably get from spirit, is having a lot of bravery and courage and love. I mean, you're getting this. You're getting all this back. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this message from Spirit. If you resonated with it, or even just like this message, I really appreciate it. Like a comment. Thank you so much. All the new subscribers and the beautiful subscribers that have been with me. I love you and I appreciate you. And thank you so much for your love and support, and helping me with my goals. I'm so thankful. I'm getting kind of teary-eyed here. I channel these messages straight from source energy with the intention of helping all of you, every single person, along with your highest and best divine goals for yourself that you choose. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hey, pile 4, with the hematite and the 10 of earth, the 10 of pentacles. Let's see what your person thinks about you. 8 of cups and page of wands. A free spirit. I think you're a free spirit. You're not afraid to just kind of do whatever you want to do. If you feel like doing something and no one else does, you don't care. You go and do it. Everyone's going to the party, but you want to go to the beach, you go to the beach. Even if you're going by yourself, you're just that kind of person. You listen to your own heart. You follow your own path. You might have a very unique lifestyle. You might be leading a very unique path in life. They think that you reject the norm. Or they also think that you may have been kind of rejected for your kind of lifestyle, or what you think, or the choices you've made in your life. I'm getting from like family, or from friends, or from society. So many cards. Page of Cups. 2 pages here. Child at heart, I'm getting. They might think that you act immature sometimes, but it's not because. But I'm getting like they think that you're very responsible, but I think that you act a little bit more childish, just because you let your inner child out a lot. You like to have fun. You like to do interesting things. You like to do different things. So I'm getting that like they think, even if your person, pile 4, doesn't think that you're a childish person, they see how other people might think you come off that way. Shrieking responsibilities, ideation, having all these crazy ideas filled in your head. But I feel like your person, pile 4, like they see the things that has happened in your life, and they think that's truly amazing, truly unique. And so they kind of see why you might be like a child at heart. I'm getting, they might think that you are healing some sort of childhood. They think that you might have not been able to be who you truly are when you were younger. So you're acting a little bit childish, or maybe not childish, but a bit younger than you are. Maybe you are just being like a little bit irresponsible, or a little bit kind of have a little bit more of a devil may care attitude, just because you didn't get to be who you truly are when you were younger. The Tower in reverse. Wow. The Tower in reverse for me specifically always means like a beautiful, divine, auspicious event, a lovely surprise from the divine that you wouldn't have expected. And I'm getting this is happening for you soon. So this person, whoever you pick this pile for, they're going to be able to see this. So whether you're in low to no communication, whether you've been in a relationship for a very long time, or this is something new, or you're single, this person that you pick this pile for is going to be around to see when this beautiful divine event somehow miraculously happens for you. I'm going to pull more cards on that because that's more interesting than anything else I'm probably going to say in this reading. Network of people. Okay. So you're about to get a whole lot of people who are very much like you, or who at least understand you and would like to work with you, whether it's on a personal basis or even a business basis, come out of nowhere, seemingly nowhere for you. So this is very exciting because I feel like this person sees you kind of as a loner, because in this example that I use, that like, oh, everyone might want to go to the party, but you might want to go to the beach or something, or you might want to go on a hike or something. Like, I'm getting that you might have always been somewhat of a loner, even when you were younger, even when you had a lot of friends, or you were in a more normal life path that was more accepted. I feel like even when you tried to be normal, or even when you had a ton of friends that you kind of mimicked behaviors of, they still kind of rejected you in some way. You always kind of felt like out of the group, even though you had a group or many groups of friends. And it could be family as well, workplaces. I'm getting specifically friend situations. Even I didn't get romantic relationships. I'm getting this person specifically thinks about you and how you're just kind of a loner in terms of friends or people, like groups of people. Maybe you're a loner at work. Maybe you're a loner with family, something like that. Page of Cups. Network of people. Okay. Oh my goodness! For the entire time I thought this was Page of Pentacles. It's Page of Cups. Network of people. Yeah, you're about to get a huge surprise. I'm gonna take a little detour before we get back to the reading and figure out what is this happening for you. What is this beautiful divine gift that is happening? Wow. Okay. So it is going to involve a romantic partner. Your romantic partner. Yeah. Okay. Maybe in this network of people. Pile number 4. If there's a chance you might not know this person, or there's a chance that this person may have been watching you. There's a chance you might be friends with this person, or this person may be an ex. If you are in a long-term relationship, Your partner is going to come with you when you join this new group of people. If this person has rejected you because you left, because you couldn't be your true self around this person, pile 4, then you are going to drop this person and you're going to find someone in this new group of people that you meet. Is this person kind of with you? You might not want to drop this person that you're thinking about, that you picked this pile for. That you picked this pile for. My pile number 4. Yeah. So whether you're fighting this and you want this person to come along, the person you're thinking of, to this next chapter, or you're confused about this person, when you find this new group of people, you're going to find a romantic interest in there. Okay. I know I just took a detour, but we're going to go back to this person, even though I don't know how you feel about this person anymore. Okay, let's see what they think of you, though. See what this person you originally picked this pile for, what they think of you. You feel like home to me. This person may have not been as much of an oddball or a black sheep as you, or as much of an individual, carefree kind of person, but they feel comfortable being around you. They might be a little bit different, but they feel comfortable around people who are very much themselves, and I don't know, they don't feel shy around you. They feel like they can be more themselves. You know, it's kind of like when you meet a person that you think is weirder, much more weird than you. Weirder. What the heck is okay? And you just kind of feel like you can let a little bit more of your weirdness out. You feel more comfortable around people who are a little bit more comfortable with being different than you are, right? It allows you to be a little bit more comfortable, more relaxed. That's how you make this person feel. Not that they think that you're more weird. They just, maybe in a sense, but they just feel like you're so yourself and you don't care, that it makes them feel way more comfortable being around you. I'll always believe in you and me. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to be with you. But I feel like they might have rejected you once, or they rejected who you truly are. They didn't let you be who you truly are. And you may have sensed that. Okay. You've expanded my happiness. Yeah. This person is very happy to be with you. You feel like home to them. They're very comfortable around you. They know, though. They know that they might have not been on board with you completely being yourself, or you kind of going this taking this path in life. Maybe you had a decision to make and you decided to do the more difficult thing, take the path less taken, do the more unique thing, do the thing that's a little bit more controversial with family and friends or whatever it is. And it was kind of like this kind of growing rift between the two of you, just because they kind of rejected you. This person kind of rejected you at least once, if not 2 or 3 times. And if not outright, like in their mind, and you might have felt it in their behavior. Maybe it was some sort of religious situation with their family, cultural differences, or money issues, or just lifestyle. But you never gave up hope. You never stopped being yourself. You channeled who you were even harder, maybe. And that's why Spirit is going to give you this beautiful circumstance, which I'll get into towards the end of the reading. I just want to kind of finish this person you originally came to this reading for. We can build something special together. It came out in reverse and in hand. So they think that you will, they have hope that you will come around and just miraculously be like, hey, maybe we can, build a beautiful new life together, or do this new thing, or continue our connection, or give us a connection another try or something. They're keeping these thoughts to themselves, these hopes to themselves. But now they're kind of daydreaming that you do choose them, that you do want to be with them, because they have a feeling. The feeling of rejection is a hard one to get over. It's almost kind of like getting over like a loss of trust in someone, which was like the last pile. But this one, like the sense of rejection, that's hard, because like you, pile 4, you were like, this is me, this is who I completely am. And then being rejected for who you are, kind of shows you something. It kind of shows you that maybe they weren't comfortable with who they were yet. And so how is that going to work? How is someone who's living a life completely authentic to who they are going to mesh with someone who isn't? And this person understands that. So they see you for who you are, and they want to be with you now, and they're hoping and wishing that you're just going to come back and be like, hey, let's do something beautiful together. Let's make a beautiful life together. But they're keeping that to themselves because they're realizing that they think that you're going to reject them out of spite or out of revenge, kind of like, I hurt you, so you're going to hurt me. But it doesn't seem like, it seems like you're kind of in this like other world. You're like, I'm gonna continue being who I am and living my best life. But at the same time, with the 7 of Swords, I'll look into that later. I am overwhelmed by excitement and confusion. That's you. That's your thoughts coming through. Because they came out this way. So I feel like they're realizing, I feel like they're keeping some things to themselves now, that in hopes that like you'll come back to them, or you'll, like, it could be that you two are in a relationship and they messed up. They messed up big time, and they know it's gonna hurt the relationship. What they did is gonna hurt the relationship. And they expect you to kind of be vindictive and kind of hurt them back, or do something similar, get revenge. But instead, you doubled down on living your best life. And you're so excited. It's kind of like when you when you break up or something, you kind of put your whole self into work, or, you know, getting a new look or redoing the home or something like that. It's like that. They see you kind of just showing who you are 10 times more than before, being who you are 10 times harder, because of all the confusion and the excitement, because of all the confusion, because you feel rejected by this person. They rejected you somehow. For some of you, it's going to be very minor rejection, just kind of like this underlying, I don't know if I want to be with you, or I don't know if my family's going to like this or approve of this. I don't know if I care how much my friends think about how they are, how they behave, and their personality, or what they do for work, or the way they live, or something like that, or the way they dress, or something like that. Okay, so what does this person think? So it could be something minor like that, or it could be something major, like they right out rejected you, or you know, in front of like friends or family or something, they did something that completely, like, they did not have your back, you know, or something. It's like they know whatever they did, whether it's minor or major, it, you know, was a huge blow for the connection. To my heart and soul and mind, you're my kryptonite. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion on your end though, because this excitement and confusion came up from your part. So you're doing a lot of exciting things, but you're diving so headfirst into whatever this home renovation, trying on new clothes or new haircut, or doing a lot of projects at work. You're doing a lot of that because you are hurt. You are hurt. You do like this person. You are hurt by this rejection. You just channeled it to something good, because that's how awesome you are. What a good, kind, honest, genuine, beautiful person you are. But there's so much confusion still by this person, because you did like them, but you don't know. It's like, okay, well, do they actually want to be with me then? Like, what's up with this? Okay, so what else do they think about you? I think we should slow down. I think because it came out in hand, like, I feel like they already did. I think they already kind of tried to slow down this connection. Maybe you guys took a break or stopped talking to each other too much, getting space from each other. Because this is traumatic. Whatever came out, it was like hard to take. It could have been a realization of how your person pile 4 thought of you, or it could have been, like I said, one of those dramatic moments where they just didn't have your back in front of people. Or you could have said, we need to kind of take a break or slow down. And this person, pile 4, your person took it to heart. And they're really carrying it as a heavy, something very heavy in their heart. It's like, do you know when they say, like, when you like really love someone and they pass away or something, you can, like, literally, the other person that's still alive can literally die of a broken heart. Like that kind of deep pain they're feeling in their chest, in their heart chakra, because you feel like home to me. I'll always believe in you and me. You've expanded my happiness. Like, you made this person truly happy. They feel so at home with you, and they want to be with you, but they understand that what has come up recently between the two of you was enough for you to say, hey, I need to think about this. Let's see. What else did they think about you? Yeah, so your person, pile 4, they're really feeling it. Their heart chakra is really, really heavy. Okay. When when we first met, I always had this feeling about you. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like they had this feeling. It's because their intuition was saying that you're going to be very close with this person. You're going to love this person a lot. But they started out this connection with, although they saw you in such beauty when you're alone, I feel like they immediately rejected you. What is this? When did they start rejecting you? Public, yeah. Yeah, something happened publicly. Like, I keep getting, like, for some of you, it's going to be like, it was subtle rejection where, like, over time, when they saw you around other people, they realized that you're very animated, or you have a very specific personality, unique personality that rubs people the wrong way, or that people make fun of behind your back or something about the way you present in life, your beliefs, or what you do for work, or something like that. But they were really threatened by what other people thought about you and how it looked, because they were so insecure about who they are, and they don't know who they are yet, that they get embarrassed, or they feel like, oh, it's not good if my friends and family or other people, what if they don't like them because of their beliefs or their habits or whatever. Yeah, or it could be, for the other half of you, it could be that situation where they just didn't have your back. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card for what they think about you, and then I'm gonna look into this, because that's a unique thing. Ground yourself in nature, and fall on the ground. So I believe that they probably are taking a lot of time to think about this, because they just rejected someone they love so much because they couldn't love themselves. You know, it's tough. All right, so I want to look into this because this is cool. So this network of people or something, whatever you're going into. Eight of Swords and the Star card. Wow. Okay, so I feel like you might have been confused about what direction you're going to be going in. And then I feel like Spirit gives you what's it called? A safety link, like a lifeline. That's what it is. Okay. So, like, the universe gives you a lifeline here because they feel like there's a little bit of confusion. You don't know what the truth is anymore, or you have, I don't know, you just kind of not wandering, but maybe unsure about things. You may be doing well outwardly, you might be feeling good, diving into whatever you're diving into, but creatively, but I feel like, yeah, Spirit gives you kind of direction to clear up any confusion. Yeah. Let's see. Frustration. Yeah. It's confusing you because you love this person a lot and they love you a lot, that you don't know if what you're doing is the right thing. And so Spirit is bringing in a bunch of people that are like you or as unique as you, so you can clear up that confusion and realize whether what you are doing is the right thing or the wrong thing. So when this King of Cups came in, I'm like, yeah, I got soulmate, but so is this person. So Spirit is bringing in another person so you can figure out for yourself if you want to stay with this person and try it out again or move forward with this new person. But Spirit is saying if you move forward with this new person, they're going to give you a lot of abundance because what? Because you're craving safety and security. You're craving stability, a good foundation. And there's a seed of doubt that's planted in your head. Material things, yeah. Like I feel like you might get a new home, a new job, or a new new source of income that allows you to buy a lot of new material things to kind of distract you again from this person. Because I feel like Spirit is saying this like seed of doubt it might grow with this person. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit's giving you an opportunity. You can take it or you can leave it. It's up to you. But I would take it. it's like Spirit is kind of bribing you with a new home, more money, more material things, opportunity, literally giving you this person right in front of your face, giving you a lot of people. You're gonna feel like this empress. You're gonna feel like on top of your game, very confident. But there's still gonna be a little confusion about this person. That's why Spirit's like gonna pile on the gifts with this new person, so you could so the Spirit can like make the decision easier for you. But like it's not easy. You're still thinking about this person, you know. Yeah, I'm getting you can be with this person, but they are the Page of Cups. They are not totally, this person is a mature King of Cups. They're someone who knows who they are. They love themselves and completely and fully and a lot, so they can give that love to someone else. Whereas this person is just starting their journey, so it's up to you. You know, they might be even younger, or they just might be younger, more immature spiritually, but they are a Page of Cups. They are someone who is willing to grow, so you can go that path if you choose. It's up to you, of course, Spirit says, but you are meant to step into your power, this Empress energy. I feel like you are meant to kind of, why does Spirit want you to kind of move on faster? People you are responsible for, pets and animals. So yeah, I feel like you are meant to kind of grow a family, whether that's just you and a partner and a pet, or a family with children, having children, combining children. You're meant to like come into a stable home now. You've done the hard work of loving yourself fully and completely, and even showing up for yourself when someone else didn't. So now Spirit's like, I want to give you that. If you stay with this person, King of Wands, yeah, there is a chance that things will work out in the long term, but that's a long time away. If you want something more immediate, and Spirit's kind of like, yeah, we kind of want you to kind of grow a home base, then this is more quicker in life, more sooner in life, then this might be you're a better option. Okay, so I'm gonna get Spirit's message for you for this person, and then what's going on here. Okay, so what's going on with this person that you initially chose as pile four? Pile four is Four of Wands. Okay, in reverse. You've reached a significant milestone on your journey, and now it's time to celebrate with those you love and cherish the most. So that's the people coming in. Honor yourself and the stable foundation that has been built. You deserve it. Okay, wow. So Spirit's like saying, honor yourself, and there's a stable foundation here. You deserve this. You deserve to celebrate it with people, network with people who are like you. Wow. And then, so that's with this. And then what does Spirit say about this situation? Spirit's like, you're moving on, probably. You're already there. You're already ready for the happy home, happy marriage card. And that's why we brought this person for you. Ace of Wands. There's a brand new opportunity being presented to you that is asking you to take action according to your own creative inspiration. The passion you feel for this new venture will be guiding force for you through the next phase of your journey. They're not even talking about this person. They're like, they're in the past. Like, you're on, Ace, on to the next thing. Yeah. Would this rejection, like, would that go away? Is that what they're working on? Yeah, but it would take too long. It would take too long. It would take too much inner work, and it just kind of works better for someone who's on this level, like you. It's probably better to just kind of take this opportunity the Spirit has for you. And the King of Cups. Okay, let me see. Who is this King of Cups? Someone you see once in a while. Okay, so this is someone that you might know, you might see once in a while, or someone you might have started seeing in your dreams, or someone, this person that's going to have a lot of attributes of things you notice in people. So, you know, I feel like you're such a free spirit, and I feel like you don't really find people you're interested in romantically often. But when you do find a quality in someone that's like, oh, that's interesting, I would love that in a partner, you pick up on it. So this person you might have seen or felt like around you, you might have noticed it in other people in your dreams, or in other people around you, qualities even on TV or movies or in books. Or it could be someone that you actually talk to once in a while, or someone you start seeing once in a while when universe links you up with this network of people. I think it has to do something with your free spirit. So if you're very creative, it's like in the creative realm, you might all have an interest in like music or art. Or if you're very spiritual, it could be in the specific spiritual niche that you're in, that you resonate with, but something like that. Yeah. Some conspiracy theories you're into, and they're into the same ones. Some sort of interests or passions you're into. Hobby. Career. Yeah, wow. It's all there. It's all there. We got the money, the job, career, the home, the material things, the glow up, the family. Like, it's all there. Happy home, happy marriage. It's just really bribing you. I think this is the way to go. I think this is just difficult because this was a soulmate. This is just a better one. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. I mean, of course you have free will. Do whatever you wanted. There is a chance that things will work out with this person in the long term. It's going to take a lot of inner work, and you seem like someone who's very secure in who you are and done a lot of inner work already. So it's up to you, you know. yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, or even if you just like it. If you like my style of reading tarot, just like or comment. If you're in this situation, I'd really like to know, because this is very complex, and what you think about this new energy coming in. Are you for it, against it? Are you over this person? Are you still hurt? You know, I want to know. I love to hear your story. But yeah, thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.